Years ago, I came across the concept of edutainment, how it is supposed to help schools with the attention span and make students want to learn more. In this video now, I want to cover the edutainment trap. What the real difference between education and entertainment really is, and how it can hurt your business, but at the same time, what you can do instead to actually improve the content you create. So this goes out to all content marketers, content creators, and personal branders. Now in the era of content marketing on social media, I see the similar development. We're trying now to make educational content more entertaining, which leads again to edutainment. It is very important that you understand the subtle difference so that you can actually change lives and grow your business. If you don't watch out, you will attract the wrong audience, one that is cheap and not interested in change. That is not willing to bring you business, that will not help you go forward either. I'll show you the difference and 3 steps you should take and should focus on instead of following the edutainment trap. Don't lose your ideal client in the crowd. With edutainment content, you're trying to attract many people. The idea is making your content more fun. You will spread it further, which then in result should get you more clients. This could not be further from the truth. Let me restate that. This is not how it's done. It's further from the truth than what you think might happen. Soccer and football can mean the same thing, but yet are still two completely different sports, depending where you are. If you're in Europe and you talk about football, everybody's meaning, for the Americans of you, soccer. If you're in America and you say football, everybody's talking about American football. So completely 2 different sports, but you see how football can be unclear. This shows also the point of education and edutainment. They seem education and edutainment, because they seem to be alike, but when it comes down to it, they're completely different. Let me explain. Here are 5 reasons why edutainment content is a trap. First, edutainment is made for people that just want to feel like they're learning, not for people that want to learn. People that have a real problem want a solution. Fast, not fancy. Third, there is a difference in production value and content value. Fourth, you will focus on the wrong metrics. And fifth, you will attract a cheap audience. I've been there too, thinking that I deliver good educational content, but it was just to entertain people. There are a few simple steps. When you follow them, you will avoid falling for the entertainment trap. I've done that too, and I've tried to fix it. So here goes. Together, we'll make sure that your educational content becomes that. Educational. Step 1. Spend a lot of time researching your client pain points and dreams. The better you understand who you're trying to help, the better you can actually help them. This is pretty obvious, but most don't do it enough. This is where I love forums. They're just the best place of doing research on a deep personal level. You can use Facebook groups or Reddit. Some X spaces also work well. People share their struggles and pains. They ask questions that you can answer in your content. It is not about writing them in those places. They're not just on Facebook or Reddit. They're on more platforms. They go look on Google, then they go look on YouTube, and when they don't find anything, then they go to Reddit. So just write down all those questions, struggles, pains, dreams. This will give you a new, unique way to create relatable content. Focus, and that's step 2, focus on speaking skills over production value. I've seen that so often, and it bugs me, and I've fallen for the same thing here too. When I was starting out on YouTube, I was focusing on what camera I need to make videos. When I was watching tutorials, I was trying to follow the advice from filmmakers. This is the beginning of the trap, because when I was beginning to grow, I was studying the best in the YouTube growth niche. People seem to always look at Mr. Beast and other huge YouTubers. The thing is, they're making widespread entertainment content. This is where the trap is closing, because you're following what filmmakers do to create engaging entertainment videos. You're looking up to the big ones that get the millions of views. What you don't realize is all of that is entertainment and not education. It's making people laugh and feel like they're doing something, but it's not changing their lives. It's not fixing their problems. My wake-up experience was when I tried to sell my products. I had a lot of crickets, but no sales. That's when I started to analyze my situation. After I came across Alex Hormozi's video talking about how he will make a change in his content, lower production value, higher educational value. This was when it started to click. I need to focus on what actually will help my clients, help my customers, help the people that I'm out here to help. I came across the idea of the one true fan, which if for business context is one true customer. I just need to focus on that one person, not the million others. In order to really change lives, we need to start by changing one life first. The better we do that, the more lives we can change in the following afterwards. This is what you need to do. To change one life, it is important to get your message heard easily. So focus on writing and speaking skills over filming and editing skills. That can come later, but focus now on what actually helps. Step 3, just deliver the solution without much fluff. Since we're not here to entertain, we can't just focus on giving the solution right away. Don't make them wait. This doesn't mean short. It just means talk about the point, why people came, and don't ramble on. I know this is hard. Like, I also ramble on too often. That's why I'm trying to actually stick to the script this time around. When I've done it so often where I kept on going and going when I should have stopped speaking. This drags out videos so long, content so long. There's too much fluff. It comes down to this. Be specific, be intentional, be helpful. This is the best hook you can give, is problem, agitate, solution. It's easy copywriting frameworks. It's so interesting how to use them in the videos and in writing, and focus on how to deliver that more. Step 4, watch out for the right metrics and important KPIs. If you don't know what KPIs is, it's key. Now I forgot it myself. We'll circle back. I know we all watch our subscribers and followers numbers closely, but do they actually matter as much as we think? Probably not. So we need to track all the numbers from our first contact to buying from us. These are the metrics that there are metrics that get too much attention, like followers, subscribers, and other conversion rates, like our different CTAs, that we don't keep track of at all. We like to look at the total amount because big numbers are fun, but don't forget to look at the new growth. For example, we talk about the total amount of newsletter subscribers, but what people don't notice is when their business plateaus and doesn't grow. If we actually look closer, we'll see that the newsletters signups also plateaued. The new people coming in plateaued. And so this is what you need to think about, what you should actually track. And KPI is key performance indicator. Got it. So you need to keep track of the numbers that actually make a difference, that indicate business growth, and not just vanity metrics that don't matter. So on to step 5. Make clear what you offer to your ideal client. I think one big mistake is we don't say that we have something to offer when we should. It's not trying to be salesy, but trying to help people more and better, and that's why you have more to give. We don't want to become across salesy, so we don't mention it at all. That's most of my experience. That's what I'm also comfortable with, hiding my offers somewhere in the bottom because I don't want to talk about it. Where I think it's the biggest difference is that it changes the attitude of someone to follow. Do they know that you're offering something? Because this is something that I struggle with personally a lot too, is if they don't know that you have something to offer, they think that you're just there to entertain them. Because you don't actually have the next step for them to go. The solution to this is clear and easy. It's have a good call to action. Make clear what to do next. It should be one thing only, but make clear where you want the people to go to. That will make sure that people can get to know you better, can connect to you better, and come across your offer. So the next call to action doesn't need to be your offer, your sales pitch. It can be just as easy as check out the link below, sign up for my newsletter. That's no joke. Like, there is a link in the bottom. Sign up. Go do it now. Because I have a lot more to share with you, and this is the best way for me to make sure that you get the information you need to keep growing. So, what is it now at the end of it? The biggest problem is this. You're entertaining people with your education rather than teaching them to make a change. In order for you to help people and grow your business, you should focus on this. Now, write that down. Be the teacher and leader, not the clown and entertainer. We're not trying here to be as fun as possible. We're trying here to be the biggest change makers possible. This is what I'm about. This is what I'm helping you with. So if you like that, subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you in the next video.